talk about our absolute favorite,
Absolutely. Totally the best.
yeah, kitchen appliance, which is the wonderful Instant Pot. If you'd like to save time in the kitchen, this is it. If you like delicious food, this is it. Ta-da!
It's great.
This is the Instant Pot. And now I am going to make Melanie's Main Dish Lima Beans.
I really can't wait to try this.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really, really good. I love comfort food, and this is one of my favorite comfort. All right, so Lizzie is going to plug in the Instant Pot, and the first thing that I'm going to be doing is sautéing. So I'm going to click the Sauté button, and you can choose less, normal, or more. Usually for sautéing, you would want more because you want to sauté. One of the best things about the Instant Pot is that you can do everything in one pot. Okay, we are ready to start cooking. So the first thing I will do is add, I don't use oil, I use water instead of oil. So we're gonna have a little facial for a moment. And now I'm going to add green onion. I use both the white and the green. So I put that in there. And a little bit of celery, just a taste. I'll give you guys a recipe, but I kind of just eyeball it, honestly. Okay, Lizzie. And then I use just a little bit of carrot, mainly just to add that little touch of sweetness, but more than anything, it's for the color. I just think carrots are so pretty. So I just put a touch of carrot, and I will put my garlic in a moment because I like garlic to be slightly raw. So while we're sautéing here, I'm going to show you the Instant Pot accessories that I have. I have a trivet that's very similar to Lizzie's, except mine has long handles like this.
I actually got both with mine.
Ah, so Lizzie has this one too. So it's really nice because you can reach in and lift it out, of course, with mitts or gloves to help you not burn the heck out of yourself. You don't want to do that. So that's my trivet that I got with the Instant Pot. I also got a really cool little ladle, and I'll show you why it's so cool. Lizzie's going to bring it, and I'm going to stir for just a moment.
I got one of those, and a rice paddle you got as well. Right?
Yes, and I got a rice paddle. I don't know where it is, but I love this one because it hangs out right there. So I always have this one out, almost always, because it's just so convenient to have. And then for Christmas, I asked for this lid, which I absolutely love because after it finishes cooking, you can put the lid on and leave it there.
If you're using the slow cooker function?
Yes, and also if you're slow cooking, which the Instant Pot slow cooks beautifully. Sometimes, not usually with my lima beans, but being that my husband is from New Orleans, I make red beans and rice in the Instant Pot, and I love to use the slow cooker function for the red beans and rice, more so than the pressure cooker. You can use this lid for the slow cook function, and also after you finish something and you're going to serve it later, or you're going to keep it on warm because the Instant Pot will keep things warm, you can use this lid. I love it. And this lid, absolutely loved, especially.
Yeah, I'm getting that one.
Yeah.
That, I have the other lid. This.
Yeah, because especially at Christmas time, I use the Instant Pot a lot. I made a lot in it, and rather than take it out of the Instant Pot, it was truly a one pot thing because I took this straight to the refrigerator. So love, love, love my silicone lid as well. Okay, now I think we're pretty sauteed here. I'm going to add all of my lima beans.
And the water they're soaking in?
And the water they're soaking in. I did rinse the water once before we started.
And if you didn't want to soak your beans, could you still cook them in the Instant Pot?
You can definitely still cook them in the Instant Pot. It'll take a little bit longer, but they will still cook beautifully. And now I'm going to add shiitake mushrooms, which is something I absolutely love. And I put a lot in there, as you saw, and that's because, as you probably know, they cook down to nothing. So I have the shiitake mushrooms, and then we're going to put a little bit of vegetable broth.
About a cup?
Yeah, it's about a cup. You can use more. That's just what I had in the refrigerator. And now I'm going to have to add a little bit of extra water. So I will do that. And with the Instant Pot, you don't have to overdo the water because you don't lose any water. But I have a lot of beans in here, so I think I'll use it all. All right. And then we're going to add salt to taste, of course, and now some pepper, which I do like a decent amount of pepper, so we're going to put a good bit in here, especially because I have such a large amount. And then, last but not least, the garlic. And as you saw, that was a good bit of garlic. You don't have to use as much as I do, just eyeball it mostly. And then we're going to stir it up really nicely. Make sure that everything is thoroughly mixed. And as soon as we do, we will pop the lid on the Instant Pot, and then I will show you the next step. Yum! This looks really good already. I'm so excited. Okay, here we are. And now, Lizzie, I'm going to have you hold that for me. We're going to put the lid on the Instant Pot. And as you can see, but you might not be able to see this when I put the lid on, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. There is this little toggle, and it says, what does it say?
Vent and steam, right?
Vent and steam, and you want it on steam. So you make sure it's in the steam mode. And then there's this little red button, and they're different on every Instant Pot. My button is flush right now, and then when it comes to full pressure, it pops up. And then when the pressure goes down, it goes back down. Lizzie's becomes level like this when her pressure is up. Hers is actually lower. And her mom's is completely different from that. Yeah, so every Instant Pot is very different. But they're all fabulous. Okay, so now we're going to put the lid on the Instant Pot, which is a little awkward from this angle because I usually do it from the front. And I thought I had it. There we go, yay. Now you heard it speak to you. It just went bleep. So now it's locked into place.
Is it on steam or vent?
It is, I can't see. Can you see with your glasses, Lizzie?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I take them off.
I think it's on steam.
Steam.
Okay, so we flip it back to vent. I mean steam.
Steam.
Back to steam. You don't want it on vent. When you vent it, that releases the pressure, and you definitely want the pressure when you are cooking beans, and you want anything pressure. So now what you want to do is you want to set the timer. So this is the timer button. Oh, first you have to click cancel because we're still in saute mode. So this button right here says keep warm cancel. So you click that, and now you're in off mode. And then you're going to click manual for your pressure. So click manual, and right now it's 6 minutes. I want 7 minutes. So you either use the minus or the plus button, and since I want 7, I'm just going to go up to 7. And now you think, okay, we're only 7 minutes away from food. Not true. The Instant Pot has to come up to pressure first. So it just came on, as you see. So now it's heating up, and it will be in the on mode for a little bit until it heats up all the way, and then it will start the countdown from 7 to 1. And my particular recipe, I will be doing instant pressure release. And so as soon as it comes to 7 minutes and then it hits 1, I can go over and you'll get to see the steam show. All right, we are finished. As you can see, it is at probably L001 or L002. And because I don't have to keep mine on for a little bit, I can just release it right now. You get to see all of the steamy fireworks. So I always use something for this because I did burn myself once. So when you toggle it to vent, always use something just to be cautious. All right, here we go. This might take a minute. High pressure is now off. And if it weren't, I could open the lid, and you open up the pot, and you can put the lid here, which is fabulous. Now we're going to stir. Oh, they look great. Now I add a little bit of roasted red bell pepper at the end, one roasted red bell pepper. It adds a really great flavor. And just a little bit of parsley, for color and just a little bit of vibrant taste as well. Let's see, maybe a little bit more. And there you have this beautiful dish. Okay guys, here are Melanie's Main Dish Lima Beans. And there will be the recipe below for you.
Really good. I mean, every bite. Really delicious.
Okay guys.
I will totally make this.
This was really fun cooking with you. I hope you enjoyed it. We certainly did. It was our first cooking effort, so I'm glad you stuck with us throughout it. And next week we will have something else wonderful for you.
Give us a thumbs up.
Yes, please.
Subscribe if you haven't.
Yes, and give us comments. Let us know what you want to see next. Let us know if you want to see more cooking videos.
We can do the air fryer.
Yes, we can do a blender comparison between a Vitamix and
The Ace Instant Pot Ace blender.
we will see you in 1 week. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.